Welcome back to my art and culture exchange in China. If you missed the last video, you're looking at a deeply confused and incredibly excited artist. This trip has been so monumentous that it's hard to believe how scared I was when I set off on this journey. I had my reservations about a mysterious invitation from the China Academy of Art to fly me over. I mean, who just gets flown across the globe to take part in a Silk Road rendezvous? It felt like something out of a movie. But when the tickets turned out to be real, and here I am, luggage and anxiety officially in tow, I'm terrified, honestly, but I cannot imagine passing up this trip of a lifetime. So for the next few weeks, we're diving deep into Chinese art, history, and culture. Just losing it. Just a little bit. I'm kind of surprised that I'm getting a little emotional. It's just a big trip. And it's the first time I've traveled internationally by myself. I'll be okay. All right now, that's enough. Is this Mars? Is it the American Southwest? Nope. We're at the Pingshan Grand Canyon in Gansu Province, a jaw-dropping, rust-colored maze carved by time itself. Today, we're trading in city sights for pure geology. Millions of years of wind and water have stripped away everything but these insane crimson, yellow, and earthy layers. Our first stop of several before we go see the Painted Mountains. Nice. What are the chances that that says fresh cut fries?
That is really funny.
That was a very long climb through the canyon, and I found myself a little tasty treat at the end, so very tasty. It's really good. Refreshing.
And now I'm in front of it, and everything is let's say turn it upside down, inside out, outside in. Wow, it's amazing.
Welcome to China.
It is pretty spectacular to be here.
You want to take off?
And I think all of us are feeling pretty emotional.
Oh, you are right.
Come on in.
Oh.
Yeah, come on in. I was just saying, I think we're all feeling a little bit emotional because I think it just speaks to the power of nature.
Nature, yeah.
And even though a lot of us are having difficulty with the language barrier, there's the feeling and the connectivity.
Yeah.
I know that we're all feeling the same here today. And
Yeah, but like within the landscape, we still have the only one feeling. It's amazing, the nature.
Just amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, it's no words needed.
Yes.
You're seeing this, right? We're looking at a wall of rainbow-striped mountains. The Chinese artists and I found a connection through our art this day, even though we were mostly just communicating through frantic hand gestures. Our shared love of color and line work didn't need translation. We just got it. Just geeking out over these insane colors. One of the biggest cultural trends right now is a movement called Hanfu, which means Han Chinese clothing. It's popular because of 3 different reasons. 1, reclaiming history. 2, it's social media gold. And 3, the fantasy and fun element of it. Because the trend is so huge, most tourist spots now have a professional service right outside the gates. You can rent the clothes, get your hair and makeup done, and even hire a photographer who knows all the best poses. It's easy, affordable, and guarantees an amazing souvenir. This is the Gobi Desert in Gansu Province, a land of silence and ancient, brutal beauty. For thousands of miles, the earth is just red rock and endless space. And here, in the vast, indifferent wilderness, sleeps a child. Son of the Earth is a paradox, a highly modern fabrication for a profoundly primal image. The artist used 3D engraving technology to sculpt the colossal form, not from a single block, but in multiple precisely cut blocks of coarse red sandstone. This stone was chosen to blend with the Gobi Desert's natural hues, rooting the sculpture to the landscape. You can't say you've traveled the Hexi corridor if you don't visit Mogao and Yulin caves. It's like the Oriental Louvre. Buddha. Cool, calm, eternally meditating, often surrounded by dazzling, weightless apsaras, celestial nymphs, doing acrobatic dances. The message is about enlightenment, getting out of the cycle of suffering through discipline and compassion. The murals are basically a graphic novel explaining karma and past lives to everyone who couldn't read the Sanskrit scrolls. These places were built to deliver a dramatic spiritual shock, thanks to the stark contrast between the blazing Gobi Desert sunlight and the profound echoing darkness within the rock. Stepping into the caves was an immediate sensory withdrawal. You move from the blinding, hot, chaotic reality of the Silk Road, merchants haggling, camels spitting, dust flying, into a space of cool, spiritual quiet. The darkness itself was a theatrical tool. It necessitated lamps or torches, which would have been throwing flickering, dancing shadows across these clay sculptures and painted walls. This shifting, unstable light didn't just illuminate the art, it animated it. In Western religious architecture, the drama of light works almost in reverse. The goal was often to maximize the effect of divine light flooding the interior through stained glass windows. You don't enter the dark, you enter the light. Like the yin and yang of our cultures, both are unique but complementary. Buddhist caves, the art is seen through the flicker of faith. You have to bring your own light, literal and spiritual, to fully appreciate the truth concealed in the shadows.
And tell us.
In China, the simple act of stamping carries a lot of weight and is often referred to as a chop. For thousands of years, the seal was the ultimate boss move. It wasn't just a signature, it was the mandate of heaven in miniature. Back then, if you wanted to run an empire, authorize a document, or prove that a masterpiece of calligraphy was authentically yours, you didn't sign it, you stamped it. Losing your seal was basically the ancient equivalent of losing your phone, your wallet, and your entire identity all at once. In modern China, seals are still often used to open bank accounts, sign contracts, and authorize official company documents. Today, tourists, especially younger travelers, have seized on the cultural significance of the stamp and turned it into the ultimate low-cost travel hack. Armed with notebooks and journals, they turn every museum, temple, library, and trendy bubble tea shop into a stamp checkpoint. A cultural practice once reserved for emperors and master artists, imprinting one's mark for posterity, is now a fun, affordable quest. The Silk Road's Southern Gate wasn't just a military checkpoint. It was ancient China's designated spot for the melancholy farewell. It's where your friend would leave for the western regions, and where a great Tang Dynasty poet basically said, "I urge you, drink another cup of wine, because once you step past this gate, you'll be friendless in the sand until you get back. Good luck, seriously." This and Yulin Pass were twin gates that were stationed to signify, okay, civilized world ends now. Good luck, and try not to become a sun-dried mummy for future archaeologists. It's the very definition of a forbidden land, not because of a specific evil curse, but because of existential inconvenience. Beyond this point, the deep Gobi Desert and its most desolate, waterless regions earned their reputation by swallowing explorers, armies, and caravans whole, a deadly trespass warning written in thirst and sandstorms. No wonder ancient poets wrote so many tear-jerking stanzas about this place. The whole atmosphere was, "Farewell, dear traveler, we love you. And by the way, did you pay the Jade tariff?" The Jade Gate was the point of no return, the geographical equivalent of hitting send on an expedition with no reliable Wi-Fi for the next 3 years. Lucky for us, we have no plans of heading further west. Next, we're going east.